Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to my channel. In today's session, I would like to discuss with you vocabulary on a topic known as number and frequency. You know what happens when we are talking about numbers and amounts? We are not using most appropriate and relevant vocabulary words in our sentences. Now, please understand that a number here means that can be counted. A number here is that can be counted. By contrast, amount means to some extent or how much of something. Are you getting? So, in short, I can say that here I'm not very specific when I'm talking about the amount, but in number, I'm very specific. So, it makes me to understand that while talking about an amount and a number, I may commit certain mistakes while expressing my ideas. Here, I would like to discuss with you a set of words where the different words are frequently used to make the phrase more effective. As a result, your sentence will also become more meaningful. So let us start the discussion in today's session. Here, the first set of the words here is rises sharply or steeply. Suppose the number has risen or something rises. So the most appropriate and relevant vocabulary, particularly adverb that I'm supposed to use here is sharply or steeply. I can say that the number of students who attended session, is it has or have? The number of students, what I said, the number of students who attended his session. Please think about it. The number is considered to be a singular phrase. Okay, so it's a singular for me. So the number of the students who attended his session has started declining. Has started declining. So here I'm helping you to understand that we make a wide range of sentences while having conversation. If suppose the number is rising, then I'm supposed it's my the most frequently used word should be sharply. If the number has increased, I would say it has increased sharply, or the number has increased steeply. Am I right? This way. And the next part of the discussion here is a significant number of. So can I use significant here? So my dear friends, it's not somewhere each and every topic is absolutely mentioned in the English books. Certain areas are the gray areas where nobody can be perfect while giving you description or the definition. But on the basis of my experience, I'm trying to help you to learn a wide range of vocabulary. And of course, I've already verified how exactly a particular word is supposed to be used by a candidate, especially with a particular noun. So here, if you're using this phrase, a significant number of, so I can say that a significant number of individuals, like that in my phrase, a significant number of people, a significant number of students got positive results after attending sessions at ARIHANT curriculum. Okay, so like that. Let us continue with this discussion. Next phrase here is an enormous amount of. So where I shall be using this word enormous, particularly in the case of amount, where I'm saying that a substantial part of something, a large part of something. So rather putting substantial and large, what I'm saying here is an enormous amount of. An enormous amount of wealth was spent lavishly, or I could say that the money, the way she or he spent, that went unproductive. Is it clear? So here I'm saying that a major part of something. So rather saying a major part of something, what did I say? An enormous amount of, a large part of something. Next phrase here is a surprising number of. Numbers are always surprising. If you're expecting 5 and you get 9, again you are surprised. If you don't get 5, suppose it's 3 in your case, then again you're surprised. So I can say that a surprising number of dash 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 while making a sentence in the same way that I made examples in the previous phrases. Next phrase here is a considerable number of. So could I say like this? A considerable number of candidates who apply for an international English exam do not get positive results due to lack of right guidance. Is it correct? Yes. In that way, I can use this phrase in my sentences. Now, you have to decide in what context you are making a speech or you are going to write this sentence where you want to use this phrase. Number two, to what extent, or I mean to say, what the gravity is there that you want to present. Am I right? So, there is something that we say gravity. For example, it is painful. I say that it is extremely painful. Am I right? It is excruciatingly painful. So that means by putting these kind of adverbs, I'm trying to enhance or to add up more to its gravity. Okay, I'm trying to highlight it more like that. So this is the way we can make our sentences more effective. Let us continue with this discussion, my dear friends. And next phrase here is following widespread criticism. So I wanted to discuss with you. Suppose when you're talking about criticism, you can use this word. Maybe this is acting like it's an adjective. I would say widespread criticism. So it's very important. You know, criticism is very important in the life. And don't you think so? The appreciation is more important. But I will not agree here. I would say that criticism is more significant for me than appreciation because appreciation makes a day and what do I want to say? Have you tried to understood? Yeah. But a kind of criticism that helps you to improve is of course more productive for you. So criticism can make the life. Rather, appreciation. Appreciation can make a day. So it depends on the mindset and the views that we do have. Okay. Let us continue with this discussion. So here I can use like this following widespread criticism. She could not enjoy her life to the fullest or something like that. Suppose someone was attending a party and she was criticized by someone. So I can say in that context, following widespread criticism in front of the audience, she could not manage to stay there for a long, like that. So it totally depends how do you want to use this phrase in a sentence you like. And next phrase here is increased sharply. It is almost same, but I changed a verb. So if you say something has increased, I can say that it has increased sharply or steeply. So my dear friends, be more focused on whenever you are talking about a number or an amount. Your words are to be changed. Either you are putting an adjective or an adverb. Okay? It's nothing but just I'm playing with the words, putting an adjective or an adverb to make my sentences more meaningful, more effective. Okay? Let us continue with this discussion here. Next phrase here is constant interruptions. So, suppose if I really want to talk about interruptions, so I can use constant word there. Correct? So constant interruptions did not make her to speak well publicly. Or somewhere when you are making a speech and people interrupt you. So this is the way we can say a constant interruption disturbed her and she couldn't perform well while making a speech on the stage. So it's up to you how do you want to use this phrase. I'm just sharing my opinion. Okay, these are the opinions only which may vary from one person to the another. Let us continue. Next phrase here is a dramatic rise or fall. A dramatic. So here I'm putting it as kind of adjective. I can say dramatic rise. There is a rise, but a dramatic rise like that. So a dramatic rise, a dramatic fall in the production of sugar led to a significant increase in the prices of sugar in the market like that. Okay. So here I'm trying to help you to understand that if you are using this phrase, you are trying to you actually I put it at the beginning. Of course, it is to be at the beginning. So in each case, in every case of phrase or the fixed expressions, you need to look into whether you should use this phrase either at the beginning or at the end. What I said either, then I said either. What is the difference between either and either? Please try. Yes. How is it to be pronounced correctly? Is it either or either? Actually, if I say either, this is British accent. If I say either, it is American accent. Both are accepted. So okay. So never say someone you are wrong some at any of the times. Please verify what exactly and what is the best way. I mean to say most widespread and more prevalent way of pronouncing a word. Some of the words have different pronunciations in American accent, but some of the words may be pronounced differently in British accent. Okay, so English is such a language that we have to explore every day. We have to learn a number of the things every day. Okay, let us continue with the discussion. A considerable number of, considerable means a major part, a large number of. So rather saying a large number of, I'm saying a considerable number of students. Is it clear? A considerable number of participants in the class performed very well. Correct, like that. So it's up to you how to use this phrase. But yes, when I'm putting an article here, then you can try to put this phrase at the beginning of the sentence. If it goes, of course it is going to make your sentence very meaningful, and of course it is going to be very effective as well. Okay, let us continue. What did we discuss? A considerable number of. Similarly, you can use a substantial number of. A substantial number of. The way that I used a considerable number of. And the next phrase here is widespread problems. Like that, widespread criticism. So, widespread problems, that means when I'm talking about the problems, rather saying instantly rising problems, I would suggest to use widespread problems. I can also say that widespread poverty in the society, widespread unemployment in the society, widespread, something like that. So the problems and the negative aspects that you can use while putting widespread as an adjective to make your phrase more effective. Automatically your sentence will become very effective. Correct? Continue. Widespread interest and support, as in when you convey someone that you will support him or her fully, you should say that I widespread support you. Something that means I shall be giving you my full support. Widespread support, widespread interest. So these are the phrases or the words that you should use in a pair to make your sentence more effective. Let us continue with this discussion. Last phrase here is keeps asking and interrupting. There are some individuals in the class, maybe if it is a classroom, there are some people in a meeting room when they keep you interrupting. Am I right? When they keep you interrupting. So, what I wanted to discuss with you, whenever you are using keep word, keep, K E E P, depending on the subject, you can use it either as a first form only, or you can put SAS depending on the subject. If it is singular, then I would say he keeps asking. He keeps asking me ridiculous questions like that. So here, what I wanted to say, if you are using this verb and you want to say something like that, someone is interrupting you, then I would be using first from ing after keep. Okay, he keeps interrupting me. He keeps asking me irrelevant questions. Am I right? So why I'm saying irrelevant, I can also say that he keeps asking me relevant questions. So the scenario may be different. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for watching this video. I'm sure that you must have liked it. You have learned so many things from here. And again, I would request you, if you like my channel, if you like my videos, please like it, click on the button of like, subscribe to my channel. If you find that this is one of the best videos that you have ever seen, to help you to build your vocabulary, please share it with others, maybe by putting it on the WhatsApp status so that a large number of people, or I should say, a considerable number of people, may get a chance to learn and improve their communication skills through building high range of vocabulary. Sorry, a high range of vocabulary. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for watching. I hope to meet you soon in my next video. Thanks a lot. Take care.